What's up, guys? It's my geography channel. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to post for 30 weeks. I've just been busy with a lot of stuff. I've been busy with school, and it's kind of hard to juggle school and making videos because homework and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, this video is going to be about the Nanticoke River, and we're going to be learning about the Nanticoke River and its species. So first, let's just talk about its location. Where is the Nanticoke River located? The Nanticoke River is a river in Maryland on the eastern part of the USA right here. The Nanticoke River is right over here. Let's find it. Over here. So let me show you this. So here, this is the Nanticoke River. And actually, I had a field trip here because I just had a field trip like just a couple of hours ago. I was wearing waterproof coats, and I went on the Nanticoke River and we caught some fish. It was really fun. But the Nanticoke River, let me tell you, the Nanticoke River is a river flowing from the Chesapeake Bay, and the river was named after this little town called Nanticoke. It's called Nanticoke River or Nanticoke, but it's better to prefer it Nanticoke. So the Nanticoke River flows from the Chesapeake Bay, and then it makes its way up north, passing through Vienna, which is a town in Dorchester County, from this bridge away from Wicomico County. This bridge you see right here is separating Dorchester County and Wicomico County, as you can see right here. The Nanticoke River is a river starting from the Chesapeake Bay, flowing through Vienna, making its way up north. Eventually, it goes into Delaware because the Nanticoke River goes into Delaware, if you didn't know that. The Nanticoke River goes into Seaford, and then eventually, the Nanticoke River keeps going. Eventually, the Nanticoke River gets smaller and smaller, and eventually it ends right at this location right here. It ends right there. The Nanticoke River is a pretty long river, not the longest in Maryland, but it's a pretty long river. It flows all the way from the Chesapeake Bay, and it goes all the way in Delaware. It also passes through one of Delaware's major cities, Seaford. Delaware has many major cities. Wilmington is one of them, and Dover is second, and the third is Seaford. Fourth is Laurel, fifth is Delmar, and Fenwick Island is another one. Now, the Nanticoke River is home to a bunch of different species. It is home to different types of kind of fish, and the Nanticoke River, I was actually learning about the Nanticoke River while I was in school. So the Nanticoke River is a river which has kinds of species. There can be some type of snakes in the water. Sometimes there can be fishes in the water, fishes that you can eat if you really try. The Nanticoke River is a great water source for fishing, but I wouldn't say drinking. No, we wouldn't say that. So the Nanticoke River passes through many many places. Let me show you this bridge real quick. I want to show you the Nanticoke River in person. As you can see, I'm on the bridge. So over on that side, that's Wicomico County, and over on this side is Dorchester County. So this bridge is a county border. So this is the Dorchester-Wicomico border. And as you can see, the little town you see right over there, that is Vienna. Vienna is a very, very, very small town. It's not really much stuff. The population is only 271. It's not really a big city, It's really, really small. But Vienna is right on the Nanticoke. If I can get a good side, I can show you it. As you can see, the beautiful blue water from the Nanticoke. Now let's get a better view. Okay. As you can see, you see the beautiful bright Nanticoke. I like this picture actually. So the river you see down there, that river is flowing from the Chesapeake Bay. And the river you see down here, that river is going to Delaware now, and it's already in Seaford. It passes through Sussex County, which is in Delaware, and Sussex also has major cities like Fenwick Island, Seaford, and Delmar, and Laurel. Apparently, some people have questions about this. No, the Nanticoke River does not go into Laurel because Laurel is a little small city. It's a town, but it's like a pretty small city in Delaware. The Nanticoke River does not go into Delaware, but there is a river here. This is the Broad Creek River. The Broad Creek River does connect with the Nanticoke. Look, you can see the Nanticoke River right here and the Broad Creek. So the Broad Creek does connect with the Nanticoke, but the Nanticoke itself does not go into Laurel, as you can clearly see. And the Nanticoke River does not go into any ocean as you think. Now we're going to be talking about all the townies. We're going to be talking about all the cities and towns that pass by. So the Nanticoke River connects with a bunch of rivers. It connects with the it almost connects with the Choptank River because there's this river right here, Cabin Creek. Cabin Creek connects with the Nanticoke, and it also connects with the Choptank. But the Nanticoke itself does not connect with the Choptank. So the Nanticoke River connects with lots of towns. We're not going to say every town the Nanticoke passes by. We're just going to do the major towns. So, for example, the Nanticoke goes into Vienna. It passes through Sharptown, where I went for my field trip. I live in Fruitland, as you can see. I live near Salisbury. And then we drove, let's see, look. If you can see, I'm going to put an arrow. I'm not going to put where I live, but I'm just going to put the city where I live. As you can see, that's not where my house is. It's almost where it is. That's the arrow. And where I had to go is here. As you can see, I had to go all the way up here. Anyway, I went to Sharptown right here. And the Sharptown is where you meet the banks of the Nanticoke River. And then you also meet Cherry State Park. Cherry or beach, you could call it beach. It's a beach right on the Nanticoke River. So it's kind of preferred that. Let me show you the bridge. As you can see, the beautiful Nanticoke River. And down there is where I went for my field trip. So this Nanticoke is flowing from the Chesapeake Bay, and it makes its way all the way to Delaware. So that river is going to Delaware. Hopefully it gets there. And I'll show you, I have proof. So this is Sharptown. We're still in Maryland. The Nanticoke River is right here. It follows it. As you can see, look, this is the border, Maryland and Delaware, as you can clearly see. And then the Nanticoke makes its way to Delaware, makes its way to Seafield, and it also passes by Bethel too. Bethel is like a little town, you could say. I can't really get a picture of the border of the Nanticoke, but I can show you kind of. So that's geography on the Nanticoke River. I also hope you've enjoyed this video. One quick thing I want to say about the Nanticoke River. The Nanticoke River has a bunch of species. So if you catch something, I recommend putting it back because the Nanticoke has some dangerous wildlife. You probably don't know, but it can have some dangerous wildlife some people don't know about. So I recommend if you catch something, you take it to an expert that knows much about it. But anyway, see ya. Then my next video is gonna be on my Total Legendary States video, and I'm gonna be making Pennsylvania. The reason I deleted Pennsylvania was because the video was great, but there wasn't any sound. It was just mute. Well, I'm gonna make that right now, and then I'll see you later. Bye.